It is very hot. I keep on saying that it's hot and it's getting hotter, but it is just getting hotter. Hi everyone, I just wanted to add a little bit of dialogue in an extra video to the beginning of this video, as a bit of a disclaimer that this truly is a random mishmash of videos taken at different times throughout August, September and October, of me just talking about the weather. And when I started doing it, I thought there would be more of a dramatic change in the weather than there actually was. And every time you'll see, I just say it's hot, it's getting hotter, it's getting hotter every time. But it's quite funny to see my face and my reactions to said hot weather. So enjoy, that's all I can say. Enjoy me rambling in a very British way about the weather. Thought I would quickly document the weather now that the dry season is in full swing in August. I'm gonna do a weekly video check-in to let you know about the weather and the temperature. So, I mean, it's hot. It's currently, I think, in like the mid to low 30s. The humidity, I think at the moment, is around like 70%. Now when I'm in the field, I won't be able to check the humidity or the temperature, but I'll be able to tell you how it feels. So this is the start of August. It's hot, it's sweaty. It's always hotter in Majunga than it is in the field, or where my field site is, but yeah. So watch me as over the next month, 2 months, 3 months, I slowly melt away because it's gonna get so hot and so humid. So welcome to this weekly weather update from northwest Madagascar as the dry season progresses and transitions into the rainy season. Enjoy! Okay. Weather update. So it is the 15th of August and as of yesterday it's really hot. It's got hotter. All of a sudden it's just gone crazy. Yesterday when we were out in the afternoon, all of us were saying how hot it was, even my guide, who was visibly sweating and fanning himself because it was that hot. I have no idea what the actual temperature is. I'm guessing high 30s. I don't know. But yeah, it's really hot, really humid, and I think it's just gonna get worse. But as you can see by my hair, it is windy, which is nice at the moment. Don't know how long that's gonna last though. I'll keep you updated. Exciting weather update for the past, I don't know, on and off for the past 2 weeks. It has felt like it needs to rain, and it gets so cloudy, like rain clouds, and really, really humid, and I'm convinced it's going to rain, but everybody always tells me that it won't yet, it's too early, and it hasn't as of yet until last night, when in the afternoon we were out with the group. It was getting really humid and it felt like it needed to rain, like it always does, and we got back to camp and I looked at the sky and I was like, that's rain clouds, it's gonna rain. Everyone was like, no, it won't rain this early. Then after dinner, the wind picked up and it rained. Only for like 3 or 4 minutes, but it rained. And it wasn't just like the little drops, it was like proper rain for a few minutes and then it stopped. The humidity eased up for a little bit and then the humidity started again and it was really hot. But yeah, exciting weather update. It rained for the first time on the 30th of August for about 3 or 4 minutes, and it felt glorious. Today it is hot. I don't know if it's getting hotter or if I'm used to the temperature. I can't decide because it feels like it's getting hotter, but also I seem to have acclimatised, so I'm not sure. When I get to Majunga next week, I'm going to check the weather forecast and actually check what temperature it is, because at the moment I have no clue. So it could be hotter than it was, but I don't know. But yeah, it rained. How exciting. How exciting. It's the small things. Okay. So I have lost track of where we are with the weather updates, but it is the 5th of September, and I think the last one I gave was maybe a week ago when it rained, which was quite a big deal. It hasn't rained again, but it is still incredibly humid, and yesterday and last night it was very humid at night, and it felt like it needed to rain, and it was really cloudy as well, like it was going to, but it didn't. So that's where we're at. It's really hot, it's really humid, still no rain, like really hot in the daytime. Like as soon as the sun reaches about 9, half 8, 9, it gets very hot. Like I'm in my tent at the moment, it's 9:30 in the morning, but I'm very hot, and I'm probably not going to be able to stay in here much longer. I'm probably going to have to go sit outside because it is a little windy, which is nice, that helps. But yeah, that's where we're at. I will attempt to keep on doing this throughout September and October, and we'll see where we get to, as long as I don't melt before then, which is a possibility. So, quick weather update. It's the 14th of September and it's fucking hot. Surprise, surprise. It's getting real hot now and really humid, and as soon as it hits about 8:30 in the morning, it's so hot in the sun until, I mean, it's 4 o'clock now and it's still boiling. So yeah, and it's only going to get hotter in October apparently. So yay. Enjoy. Okay, weather update. It's the 2nd of October, and as you can probably see from my face and how red and sort of sweaty I am, it is very hot. I keep on saying that it's hot and it's getting hotter, but it is just getting hotter. Really humid today, really humid, to the point where like 8 o'clock, as soon as the sun had come up, it was unbearably hot, so that's fun. Still haven't reached its peak hotness, so yay. Bit of a weather update. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. It is the 15th of October, and for the past 3-4 days it's been incredibly humid, hot, and today it's really cloudy and there's no wind and it's so hot. Like I've just come out of my tent and I was dripping with sweat, like it was all over my face just from sitting and doing admin tasks. I spend 98% of my time sweating, whether it's out on survey, eating lunch, sitting in my tent, doing nothing, walking, whatever I'm doing, I'm sweating. And because of all that, the mosquitoes are also really bad. So I can't remember a time when I wasn't hot and I wasn't sweating. So it just needs to rain. But yeah, that's where I'm at currently. But we leave in a few days. And then I'll be back home where it's cold in 2 weeks. So can't wait to be cold. Can't remember the last time I was cold. I've just been hot constantly. Hello everyone. This is going to be the last weather update. I thought I had done a weather update for while I was in Majunga, but I don't think I did. So this is going to be 2 weather updates in one. But for the time that I was in Majunga, which was from the 19th to like the 26th of October, it was so hot, like so hot, nearly 40 degrees. Like when we went to the national park to drop off some equipment, it was nearly 40 degrees. The humidity was so intense. At night it was so hard to sleep because it was just so hot. Because it was by the sea, there was sometimes some wind, which was nice, but not all the time. So that was fun. But now I am back in Tanna. It's the 27th of October and Tanna's quite hot. I think it's currently like 27 degrees or 26 degrees, which is hot. But it was cool last night, and when we were driving through the Highlands it rained, which was incredible. And it was a bit cloudy this morning here and it was cool this morning. And I think it's a bit cloudy now and I think it's meant to rain this afternoon. So this is refreshing, really refreshing. So I haven't seen any major rain, which I'm a bit disappointed about. Maybe in the next couple of days before I leave, because I would have liked to have seen it really rain here. So yeah, last weather update is that it's hot in Tanna, but nowhere near as hot as it was in Majunga or in Mariorano. Because I don't think I've ever felt heat like that. I don't think I've ever sweat so much in my life. It's just ridiculous. But I hope you enjoyed these weather updates. I hope it makes sense. It's probably just going to be a video of me rambling on for 6 minutes of just loads of videos put together. And just me in every video saying, it's hot, it's hot, I'm sweating, it's hot. Because that's what it's been like. I want to try and do it again when I come back in April. And this year I went from it being hottish to getting hotter as it transitioned through the dry season into the end of the dry season and the wet season, so it just got hotter and hotter. Whereas next year I'm here at the end of the wet and come through to like the mid point of the dry season, so I should be here from when it's really hot to then when it gets a bit cooler, which would be nice. So it'd be interesting to see if I actually feel the difference and if I do feel the cold, because usually during June and July all of the team, like the local team, say how cold it is in the mornings because they're more used to it being hotter. So I wonder if I'll feel that next year. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I think it's safe to say that I'm not going to work for the Weather Channel anytime soon, and I'm not a meteorologist. I should definitely stick to behaviour and conservation and lemurs and not invest in a future in weather. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for next year's Weather Channel update.